Welcome everyone. I'm Sandy and I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator out of Canada. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Just going to make sure everything's set up. This might be a clue as to what we're using tonight. Now you may have passed this by in the catalog going, nah, to this or to that, but you know what? It's really cute and I'm going to show you something that I think is really cute. Let's get this fixed a little bit. A little adjusting to do. Trying to figure out, oh, that's my computer in the corner. So what is that? We don't want that. Alrighty. So as you're joining, say where you're from. If you wish, you can just say country or province or city. It's up to you. Up to you totally. So this is the mini catalog, and we're specifically looking at the Hearts and Kisses bundle. Now this bundle isn't with dies, so those of you who don't have die cutting, this is a punch. How cool is that? So let's just bring that in. Actually, you know what? We're also using some dies. Now, a couple weeks ago, I featured this stamp set in a card, and we use these dies, and we're going to use a couple of these tonight, and I have something cool to show you that I did not know. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a card. So definitely, oh, I guess, well, let's bring these in too. And the dies. There. So what I didn't know is if you've done this before too, where you've had to line up your dies to try and make a nice outline, this particular, no, this one, you can see it's recessed in here. This cuts here and this cuts here, so you actually get this, which perfectly fits on top of the heart. Again, did not know that, so I thought I would share that information. When did I find that out? Well, when I made this card. But I thought I have to share that information. So the dies we're using, I'm going to use this one and this one and this one. So I'm going to set those all beside me. It's not that I'll forget, just want to get them beside me. Okay, so, and let's move the catalog. I say we get started. You're probably commenting and Facebook isn't telling me a thing, so I do apologize for that, or I should have Facebook apologize for that. All right, so, oh, how about I show you the card? Okay, so this is an easel card, and I'm showing you this way so you can see that it stands up. It stands up. This one, though, is a little different because you know me. So it'll stand up here or it'll stand up here, depending on how sloped you want it. How cool is that? But you know me, we're using different colors. Oh, surprise. So we're using, in the segue, we're using Flirty Flamingo. And that is the only ink color we're using. Surprise. I'm going to refresh and see if it will show me the comments because I'm sad I can't read them. All right, in the meantime, so we're using the kissy lips here. All right, and let's see if it's working. And I wonder if I have to go to visitor view, because I think this happened last week and it was most frustrating. Oh, there we go. I can see some. Hi, Krista and Rosemary and Marcy. All right, so we are doing Flirty Flamingo on Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just going to use this piece right here, a little bit on the end. You can see how light that is. I don't want it to be darker. And I think this should work. And a second one, because we need two. I have to show you something really cool. You know the whole lipstick on the collar thing? I'm going to show you something. I just need there we go, this piece of paper. I thought if you had, I forget the name of the set, but it's the shirt. So here's the first, but if you did this, like smudged it on the collar of that, wouldn't that be kind of funny? Hey Sherry, welcome. I don't know why that struck me as funny. Anyway, back to my notes. This has, oh, my measurements. Oh, phew, I'm like, where's my measurements? Okay, so here is the punch. And I like to show you this side because it's shiny on this side and it makes a glare in your face, so I'm not doing that. So there's a heart and there's the lips. Hey Kathy, welcome. Here we go. What I was going to also say is, so we're making this cool. It's an easel card, but You know what? You can use this for any sentiment. Any sentiment. Hello, Sandy from New York. Wow, cool. Speaking of cool, another segue. Oh my gosh. I must have the funnies tonight. How about how cold it's been? Now I went out, pardon me, briefly today, and it was like only like -5, and I'm like, ooh, tropical. I didn't even put my mitts on. All right, we are going to take, and I know this is probably going to be a little hard to see, but we're going to take these, the Wink of Stella, and we are going to make these sparkle. And I thought we'll do it now. It dries really fast, but I thought, why don't we just do this right now? So I'm just outlining the lips and then filling in, I suppose, kind of like lip liner, and I don't wear lipstick, but I suppose it's like lip liner and lipstick. There we go. 1, and I just like the extra sparkly, don't you? Hey, Julie. So fun. So fun. And what I was going to say is, I know a bunch of you share my video like after. You can actually share it while it's live. True. And I think I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but I have it, I think, confirmed that when you follow my page, I believe then you're notified of when I'm going live. Oops. Okay, good. Butterfingers. Okay. So that's that part. So those can sit aside. We're going to do some die cutting, and I'm going to bring in this little cutie pie. Aww. The mini. And I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see on the screen because, well, it's way back. Catch up with us. All right. And so we're going to, oh, you know what? I'm going to show you some of the sizes. That will probably make sense because you know I'm probably going to forget after. Okay, set aside. Here's the base of our card. So this is basic black. I've already done the scoring as well. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. And I did score at your standard, I need my bone folder, there it is, your standard 5 1/2 for this size. Now this is a card that Jen, another demo that I've partnered up with, did for our team meeting last week, I believe. And I was like, that's so cool, I have to make this. This is the start of your easel. All right, and you do want good fold lines, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh, and I'm going to tell you where we did both the score lines too. Okay, gonna. All right, going to. All right, so your score line is at the 5 1/2, and then it's basically half of this piece, so it's at 2 3/4. So nothing on this side, scoring here. And we'll set that aside. We also are going to need a piece of cardstock. So this is also Flirty Flamingo. And this is 3 1/2. No, it isn't. 3 3/4 by 5. That would make sense. Now this is Whisper White, but we now have basic white. This is for the inside of the card. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. And this is optional. I did this on my card. It wasn't in the original pattern. So this is 3/4 of an inch by 4. Again, that's the inside. So we will set that part aside for now because we don't need that right now. Oh, I forgot a piece. And the DSP. You need the DSP. This DSP is from the True Love DSP. You'll probably recognize this side more. But I love this. So we will assemble shortly. Okay. We got all that done. Alrighty. So now we can do this. I had to get past that part. All right, so there are instructions on here that tells you that you need these 2 plates with this. This is your bottom plate, number 1, so I'm die cutting. You know what you're going to notice about this card today? There is no dry embossing. I didn't use embossing folders. I'm surprised, as surprised as you. Okay, so I do need this piece, and it's more than an easel card. I did some other things on it. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on a slant. So I don't want that coming off the page. I want those hearts. And this will just fit beautifully. So, and again, hoping that that's actually where you can see it. Now with this little machine, what I've found is rather than making these end parts completely line up, I'm going to offset them a little bit. And I found I've had better success with it. So that's what I'm doing. I don't want this to move too much. Okay, there we go. And you have to give it a wee push to get it going. Sorry, I think the table's probably jiggling this. Hi, Dorothy. There we go, there we go, there we go. And you're going to need your take your pick tool for this, unless all these come out. So this is what you end up with. But here's the fun stuff here, and they didn't all come out, so they're in here. So you take your pick tool. You want this sharp pointy end, and you're just going to push out all of those. Now you of course can use whatever DSP you like. I just liked this one because it's kind of, I like the contrast. I find that looks really cool. There we go. So that's done. I forgot a piece. Go figure. All right. Oh no, I didn't, because I've already done them. There are all those little hearts and goodies. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to we have to put some of it together, and I will do some more embossing in a moment. Try to kind of do it in some semblance of order. Okay. So this is our front piece. This is our Flirty Flamingo. I just briefly forgot the name of that. Now, if you don't have the dies, here's suggestion number 2 for this. Just do a bunch of these and have them coming down the page. I think that would look really cute. I decided, though, not to do that for this one because I already have a blog post with the card with the real red, so I wanted to stick with that, with the same style, just different colors. Okay, so I'm using the multi-purpose liquid glue, aka Tombow, and not too much, it's just paper, right? We're just putting paper together. Eek! I'm trying not to go, get it on my desk. I do want these parts to stick down though, so I'm going to go around the hearts just a little bit. Okay, and on we go. Now this is going to have a fairly good border, so you just want to line up. If you see that these 3 are the same, the 4th one will follow suit. Now, the reason I use Tombow, and you know this, is because I like my wiggle time. I think we all like our wiggle time. It's cute like that. But what I did was I cut, this is the piece I thought I forgot. I cut out exactly what I did with these. I cut them in Flirty Flamingo. Okay, a couple more people joining us. Hello, Kathy Jean and Deb. How are you this evening? Staying warm, I hope. Although compared to, I have a cousin out west, and their temperature was, with the wind chill, -47. I don't think we have anything to complain about here in Ontario. Okay, so you'll see some of these stayed together, so I'll probably keep those just like that. All right, and I'm just going to glue them in. If they're staying together, I'm going to glue the whole 9 yards all at the same time. And they fit right into that little spot. I think I just saw some glue gush out. If something doesn't stick down, I will fix that problem. I also wanted to use a couple of these just for fun. I don't think that's the right one though. I need a bigger one. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Where are you hiding? Nope. Oh, you know what? I forgot the outline. Duh, that's why. Okay. I know, I shouldn't be so mean to myself. Whoa, -49 felt like -62. That's not even fair. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, so how am I going to glue this without getting myself completely covered? This is when you bring out your silicone mat from Stampin' Up, and it actually says it there. And I'm sure you've seen this before. Make a little pile of glue. Now I just took a little library clip and a piece of a stamping sponge. It's really already very sticky. And I'm just going to go like that. And I happen to have, these are my quilling scissors, but I can use these. So hold that there. Now you don't want to glob, so you do want to pounce a bunch. And then just glue it. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. And then we'll put that down. It's kind of like, what's that game? Operation. That's it. It's kind of like that. But nothing's going to buzz, so you don't have to worry. I'm not sure if these are the same size or not. Yep, I think they are. For this, I can, that's a little bit crooked. Oh, I just glued myself. Oh, my good granny. All right. And in we go. So again, you don't have to do this, but when I was making it and I saw, hey, wait, what? Wait, I can do this? Yeah, I decided to do this. Now these two are cute because they stick together. So let's pounce those. I think I might need some more glue. I'd rather keep gluing than have a bunch sit out and get dried out and crunchy. That's no fun. All right, so let's grab that again and pounce, 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 pounce. So how many people are already doing this? I'm curious. Already have the little pouncing method worked out, especially for something like this. Now, having said that, you could use the fine tipped glue pen, but I don't know, there's something about doing that I really like. Okay, so let's find these hearts. These hearts will be separate though. They don't, obviously just the outline stays together. Not sure it's that one. I should keep these probably in better order. That's cute, but you know what I'm gonna do? Idea. Okay, we'll keep that one. And I think it's this one. Hey Janice, hello. There we go. Okay, so we have the outline and we're going to get our dimensionals and a pair of scissors because we may need to cut these down a bit. It's a little fiddly. Like I said, if you don't want to do it this way, that's fine. You won't hurt my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. You won't hurt my feelings at all. So I'm just cutting little bits because I don't really need the whole thing. And it's this one, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I may have to cut that different. I may have to. We don't want to see it. That would be yucky. We don't want to ever see our dimensionals. We like things popped up. We like giving things dimension, but we don't want to see them. All right, so here we go. Put that one there. Oh, of course, there they are. All right, this is gonna need a wee little one. So I'm gonna cut that even thinner. I love the outside edges for this very reason. All right, this time I'm not going to set this in the glue. Yes, she can be taught. Ha. Oh, okay, we'll have to go this way. Off the table. See if we can get that to fit. Again, a little fiddly. It probably would help if we took the backing off. Probably. Nope. If you find that it's just not holding and sticking for you, bring out your tweezers again. They will work. They're more than just for your eyebrows. Although I don't have to do my eyebrows anymore. They just don't seem to grow. All right, so the fun part is, yes, let's bring back the tweezers. That's what they're for, right? So these aren't Stampin' Up! Tweezers. We don't sell those. Again, these are my quilling tweezers, specifically for paper quilling. All right, I think that'll stay put. And if I have to, I'll put more on later. But other than that, who wants to watch me do this all night? Make little teeny little stay. There we go. All right. Wasn't that fiddly? I think it's worth this though, because it's just cute. All right, we also need the big dimensionals because we're going to replace this one with lips. That's why we cut those earlier. I don't know if I said that. I can't remember. All right. Okay, so that one can go right there. So it still follows the flow. And I think, I don't know, can you see the sparkle from the Wink of Stella? I can. Now, the other thing is that With Wink Stella, you can always add more later. Okay, this one goes right here. So teeny little bit of glue. It's hard to tell if I already put one in there. Isn't that sad? My eyes are not cooperating today. Everything seems a little bit blurry. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I put one in there, but you know what? I want this here. So if we're doing a double decker, so be it. All right. This should be this size. We're almost done this part. It's a bit of patience involved with this. Just a wee bit. But it's pretty and I think it's worth it. Totally worth it. Especially when it's a Valentine's card or a birthday card or an anniversary card. Oh, that would be cool. An anniversary card. Ta-da. Like, yes. So, or you could have this as a wedding card too, maybe just different DSP. So I'm going to say the possibilities are out there. And I'm sure you'll think up other occasions than what I've thought of. So if you have any extra ideas, let me know. Because I like stamp sets and I like dies that give me opportunities to make other kinds of cards. All right, more little squishy dimensionals. I had this little piece, otherwise I wouldn't use it today. I would save it for something else. Ooh, ooh, come on. You can do it. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. That's fiddly. Here, I'll fix the problem. We'll get rid of that piece. That's how I do it. We just get rid of the piece and we'll use another piece. Why not? Because it's not like we've used a ton of these. My eyeballs are frozen? Say what? Oh, from the cold. Well, I'd rather have that happen than the cataract thing progress more. That's not annoying. I should probably use my take your pick tool. But these are in my hand, so this is what I'm using. Come on, there we go. Oh, ladies, success. That was painful, sorry. Okay, so, oh, I missed one, darn it. Sorry, the pain continues. All right, let's glue this one in. Oh, no, I gotta bring that back. Come back, come back. And you know when this dries, it is super easy, super duper easy to get that off there. You simply roll it. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but here is where I did my other ones. Don't use that same spot. And the reason for that is it's wet and you're gonna get glue on the other side. So pick a new spot, pounce, pounce, on we go. Doesn't look like there's anything there, but there really is, and it really is sticking. I should have used my tweezers when I did the first card. Didn't occur to me. So live and learn. All right, and which will we use? I think it's this one. All right, this one I'm going to glue down. Easel cards don't take this long. This fiddly part does. So once we're past the fiddly part, we are golden. And then all these pieces used for another card. There. Cool. All right, we'll set that aside. So on my previous card, I did an inside, oh, they're over here, that used this. But what you can do is use these two together and cut that out. So this makes an imprint. So I will do it separately so you can see how that looks. Seeing as I do not believe I did not bring that other card down. Let's just do that right there. It's not going to matter because it's going to get cut out. So first thing, and like I said, this makes a really cute inside of the card. Pardon my big hand getting in the way. Irk. Oh, hold that beast down. There we go. All right. So, and again, you can put these through at the same time, but isn't that pretty? But wait. Now, since we don't have yet a magnetic plate for this, you might want to use washi tape. So if it doesn't turn out perfect, forgive me, I didn't bring any washi tape with me. All right, let's just go with that. We made our little sandwich. Hold on, and through we go. So now what we've done is we've cut it out. Can you see like a whole card front done like that? I can picture that. Cool. While we're here, I've already done the embossing, the heat embossing. And you know me, I always do two in case I want to, and just so they don't get wrecked, right? I think get wasted. If I ruin one, so be it. I've got a second one. So we're using these dies, ornate frames, and I'm using, this is the one I believe fits perfectly. It is. So ornate frames. I guess one thing I should mention is that my blog post is ready. It's not posted yet. I don't post it until I've got the video on. Alrighty. And through we go. I never do this much die cutting on a card. I don't know why. I just don't. Well, I do, but no, I'm sorry. I do, but not usually on camera. So isn't that cute? Not only does it cut it out, but it makes these teeny little dots around it, which I don't know if you can see. That might be out of focus depending on where my hand is, but it's really cute. So now I still have my second one for something else. I think, is that all our die cutting? Oh, I do think so. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to the mini for now. You know why I like that? It's so nice and light. Okay, put the lid on your glue. We have rules here, right? Don't want it getting all stuck. All right, so I think we have a little more stamping to do. I pulled out this other stamp with these little hearts, and I thought it would be really cute to do a little more stamping on the inside. Same color, we're still using Flirty Flamingo. This might be one of my longer videos. Okay, make sure it's facing the right direction, and I do like to do a little test, so let's just bring my book back. Those are cute. Clunk. I'll just make sure they're going the right direction. You know what? No, I'll do one more, but I want it off the page. Oh, some of my other heat embossing is just making a visit here. Let's see. Same way. There. Off the page. So the hearts are just pouring in. Pouring in, I say. All right. Enough with that. Let's put this card together. So bring back that piece. Bring back this piece. And let's do some gluing. Let's get rid of some of our little pieces too. Alrighty. So Tombow again. And the one thing I like to always say, but I don't always follow my own advice, is if you're going to be gluing a whole bunch, lay your Tombow down. Unless you have a holder that you can put it in, lay it down. Then you don't have to wait for gravity to, you know, bring it back, because gravity will bring that to the bottom. I have to take this off the table to do this. Okay, so the way I get things straight when I'm doing a piece that goes edge to edge and it's at the edge is I stand it up, line it up, set it down, like so. Nothing is hanging over the edge, so that's yay. And we can put that on the inside of the card for placement. Now I've done another card using the hearts, and I glued myself again. And it's, what's it called? Emboss Resist. So I will show you that card at the end. It's kind of nice to see more than one example. Just want to see how high up that goes. There we go. Hello, inside of the card. Pretty. All right. And now this part. Now, what you would probably like to, probably be better to use, and for some reason I didn't bring it with me, is a strong adhesive. Say, my video froze. Oh dear. I hope we're back. I hope we're back. It's weird. It looks like it's still moving. So I would suggest something like the Stampin' seal. Again, didn't bring that with me, so I'm using Tombow. Now, we only want this piece glued to here. So either go like this, do it that way, or work something out that works for you. So now, normally I don't use a ton of glue, but since I didn't bring my strong adhesive, and this is 2 layers, you will not see that. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Alrighty, so here's my folds, and I think I'll do it this way. I was trying to decide, how am I going to do this? But get your other hand right there. Make sure my glue didn't show. It did not. So now, let's straighten her. Oh no, no glue sticking out the sides. Straighten. Thank you, wiggle time again. Any glue that happens to gush out, what you want to do is just wait till it's completely dry, and then you can erase it. Yay. Okay, we're getting there. You know what we need is our sentiment. Now, under here. Yep. All right. So, yes, I did 2 of them. This is all, both sentiments are from that same Hearts and Kisses. And this time, I'm going to use my cutter. This is the trick I've shown you before. So it doesn't matter that this, you can see that they're not done straight. Oh, I hope it didn't go for too long, because that would be sad, is this. So don't put your paper right up to the end. And you see this part here where the blades would actually go, like so. I'm going to line up the bottom of this with that. So take your time doing this. Yes. And you also want to be careful. I'm not going over the word kiss. So bring that back up and go this direction. All right. So cut, 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 stop. I can always do it with scissors. Now, if you can cut straight with your scissors, just cut it with the scissors. It's just as easy. Especially tonight, I'm pretty like 100% sure I would not be able to cut straight. No, I don't drink. It's just, my eyes have been wonky all day. All right, it's pretty close. Oopsie, so I just banging into things. All right, so let's get rid of the excess stuff that's kind of in our way. All right, we are going to do some fussy cutting. And we all have determined that I am not the best fussy cutter in the world. However, if you remember, move the paper, not the scissors, you will be fine. I somehow just have to move my scissors. There's something, I have to go closer on that one. There's something in me that just says, you just have to move those scissors. And that's wrong. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Can't quite see the line there. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't using black paper, this would also be a little easier. For me wee eyes. Not complaining. I'm complaining. All right, so I'm just going to go back in and go a little closer with that. I would like to go a little closer here. I usually end up doing this, I don't know about you, doing it and then doing some fixing. I've seen demonstrators that do this like it's second nature, and I'm like, oh, you are amazing. Get that little piece out. Nope, not quite yet. A little bit more. You know what? We're not even putting a bow on this card. I think the card pretty well speaks for itself. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want pointy things. Around. And this is why you try not to move your scissors and try not to have to go back and straighten things out. The good news is it's on black as well, so it's not going to show up really, 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 really bad. Ha, take a chance there. Okay, so there's our sentiment. And there's our card. Looks like it's good and stuck now, so that's what we almost lost my take your pick tool. Alrighty, now, I don't know if you know this, but we actually have these in black, which would be perfect. That's not even, which would be perfect. But again, I do my videos in the basement, in my basement studio, and I do the creating upstairs in beautiful bright daylight. And because of that, I don't bring all my supplies with me. So, yeah, that's why you're thinking, why doesn't she have the products that she says? That's why. Okay, So again, just cutting from the edge and take the backing off and down we go. I need to pick it up. I'm probably way behind on comments, so I will go back. Glue eraser, thank you. Yep, some of the cutting is a little fussy, and that's why use a die, definitely. Yep, okay, yep, so Krista, yep, the other Sandy has answered that, which is good. Okay, so if you're using your take your pick tool, because let's say your fingernails or whatever just aren't cooperating, you can pierce them. I don't always have the best luck. Sometimes I just push them out of the way. And then we'll take this one as well. As long as I have an edge, I'm good. Oh, I see the edge. Do I see the edge? I think I do. Alrighty. I don't want to cover up the lips. Oh, I missed another one. Oh, Sandy, what are you doing? I can't finish the card without that, sorry, because it doesn't totally cover it up. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit different to speed it up. Some things are, by the way, are really easy to fussy cut, like the flowers on this paper, easy to fussy cut, and other things, yeah, not quite so much. Let's see if we can get that glue to make that stick, because we're kind of in the center, but we're ready for the next piece, which is this one here, and just pop that right on top. Oh, unless you have glue on your finger, and it brings it back. All right, so that's going to have to stay like that for now. Otherwise, it's going to take hours to finish this video, and you won't like me. I won't like me. Okay, I didn't push this down really hard, so if I wanted to, there, I could. Okay, so we have choices. So here's the heart, here's the lips. I noticed on my last one, when the card was laying flat, you could see part of this at the bottom. So if you don't want that showing, flatten out your card. I have so much glue on my fingers right now, everything's sticking. Okay, so we're going to stay at about this level. Let's do that. Put a little bit of glue right there. Again, don't need a ton. And I want that on an angle because we're also going to pop this up. Again, looking for my dimensionals that are right beside me. I don't know if anyone else does that. Where's mine? It's right in front of you. Cut a little bit more. I would like that piece right there. We don't waste, do we? Now my video's not moving, so I don't know if I'm actually talking to myself or to real people. I do not know. I'm just going to take a boo at the original. Okay, so right about there. Oh, the heart moved. All right, and then the sentiment. Oh, I hope it's working. So again, I can't tell with the lag. And we pop up the sentiment. So again, for the easel, it is good. Oh, thank you. Ah, the delay. So again, I can pop it up here, or I can pop it up here. So whichever you like. So I'm just going to put this a little bit higher. If you don't want the XOXO in there, that's fine. You can do anything, but you want whatever it is to be popped up, and it'll stay up. Oh, not when your card's not cooperating, but there you go. Wee-haw! Stand up card. Oh, it's probably the fold. That is the card. Now this one I'm probably going to go back in and put the Wink of Stella on, probably on some of the hearts too, just for fun. But how cool is that? Like, simple. Write your message. I think they'll get it when they see the card, that they'll just be happy. Okay, so here's the other card I did. I wasn't thrilled with it, so I haven't posted it at all. I used the same paper, and the same, it's a different color. I don't remember which one it is, sorry. It's not that one. But I did use white, so it's going to look different. But, so for Emboss Resist, I embossed all of these lips in white, and then I took my blending brush and blended a whole bunch of color all over it, the colors that you see here, which look to be Magenta Madness and probably Flirty Flamingo, because it's the same as that. And then you just take a cloth and take off all that excess ink, and there you go. So again, it can be any kind of card, but there you go. I will make, oh, extra glue. Nope. I will make this card stand up. Why? Oh, now it stands up. Oh my goodness. All right. So where are we at? Alrighty. So got that. Yep. Just checking to make sure the cards are all there and all right. Excellent. You can mail this card, no problem. It will lay flat. No problem. As always, the important links will be and description will be up in the description. I think right now the only thing you see is my blog post. It's going to be a good hour until, you know, uploads to YouTube, and then I take it over. So that'll be a bit. And other than that, I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope you liked the card. It's a fun card to make. And again, if you don't want it to be so fiddly, just do the lips. Down it, it'll be a little cascade of lips with Wink of Stella, of course. And it'll be lovely. There you go. All right. See you next Tuesday. Stay warm. Stay safe. Bye-bye.